no calamity takes place on earth or amongst yourselves except that it was recorded in a book before it even came into being. It's something which was already decreed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I want to mention, brothers and sisters, some benefits of believing in Qadr. Number one, belief in Qadr is one of the pillars of Iman. The more Iman a person has in the Qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the stronger his Iman becomes. It's one of the 6 pillars of faith. Number two, brothers and sisters, everything that happens to you in your life is always for the best, even if we don't understand what that khair and what that good was. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about the slave of Allah. Allah says He doesn't want injustice for the slave. Anything which happens to us, there is always some element of khair and good. It's just about our perspective, how we perceive Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge. Number three, brothers and sisters, when a person truly understands the qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is balanced regardless of whether extremely joyful things happen or extremely terrible things happen. There is this center line. Regardless of whatever happens in your life, good or bad, the believer is always in the middle, he's always balanced, content, thankful to Allah for any circumstances, any situation which happens in his life. Number four is that a person has peace of mind. There is a sense of peace and tranquility, knowing that your Creator is the one who is taking care of all of your affairs. This is happening for a reason. There is a wisdom and a benefit. And the believer always looks at the silver lining. He always looks at the positives. He always takes advantage of any circumstances which he's faced with to gain closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number five is that you become content when things don't go your way. How many times have you made dua for something to happen in your life and it never happened? But then a few weeks later, a few months later, a few years later, you realize, in fact, it was better that dua was not responded to the way that I wanted it to be responded to. Number six, brothers and sisters, is that it actually increases your courage and your bravery. It's something that increases you in terms of your fearlessness when it comes to worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because everything happens by Allah's decree, not by what other people want to happen. Number seven is that we realize every cog in the universe turns only by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every shift in our lives, every moment, every decision, big or small that we make, every turn of our bodies, every step we take, anything we do is only done by the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.